Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Notice that I did not do my whole get up, my whole laughter, and you know my saints thing, my intro dance, because waking up after dealing with the death and dealing with my mom being in the hospital, I wake up to check news and I get a notification that Bobby Christina was found unresponsive in a tub full of water. Remind you that she that's the same way that her mother Whitney Houston died 3 years ago in her tub, but we also found out by watching the show that she also had been taking drugs and other things. So just her dying in the bathtub face down was not the only factor of her death. Bobby Christina was put on a medical induced coma by the nurses, by the doctors, because she not only had water in her lungs, she also had brain swelling. So, with that being said, they put her on a medical induced coma to reduce brain swelling. And the recent update became that her, after being put on a ventilator, that her brain activity has diminished, which means that at this moment, Bobby Christina is dead, and at this moment, that she can just actually at this moment she's dead. Update from that situation because there's been many stories out there she's in stable condition that is not true at all. Close family member and friend has released to CNN, has released to media and also TMZ that she's not in stable condition. That was a lie. That she's absolutely actually is worse off. Right now, an update that she's basically has been pronounced brain dead. She's unresponsive. Her brain activity has diminished greatly, and the situation at hand medically is that if we would put a percentage of her to try to recover and be back as normal, it basically is slim to none at this point. Everybody knows that I am a minister, I'm a youth pastor, so I believe in a higher power, which is God. So I can tell you that at this point, at this situation, I do believe in God, and I do believe that she's going to recover. But if at the case that she does not, dealing with God and having a personal relationship with Him, which means that any outcome that comes out of this situation is great. And as that, if she leaves here today or tomorrow, God called her home. She did what she had to do, and it is up to Him at this point. And if she recovers, she has a lot of work to get done. She has a life. She has a big life ahead of her. So my prayers go out to the Houston family and the Brown family because this is a hard situation. They're getting ready to release. They're getting ready to celebrate. It's gonna be 3 years that this lady has been dead, and her death anniversary is right around the corner. February 11th is the Grammy. She died in the hotel when they found her. Some of her life situation with the family coming against her, the marriage, the family drama, the death. It's very hard on this girl. And then the drugs, the media critics having something to say about her life, always planting lies. So that is a lot weighing in on her. No, it is not a time for you to talk about her, to say anything negative. It's a time to pray. This child needs prayer. Even if this wasn't the situation, this child still needs prayer because at the time she wasn't on good terms with her father. So I hope that changes her life. She has just a lot going against her. She's always in the media for something, whether it's negative, more negative than positive. So I give my condolences to the family. I pray, and I pray that she comes out of it. But at the end of the day, let me just say something to you that everything happens for a reason. It's not something that just pops up and say, hey, boom, we're gonna pronounce you dead. Actually, she is dead. Let's put it like that. If you're not having any brain activity, you're dead. You're dead. So at this time, God is getting ready to work with her, getting ready to bring her out or something. I'm prophesying, getting ready to bring her out, and her life is going to be something to live for because Whitney didn't get that chance. So she's gonna have to come out and get it together, get her relationship with her family together, get her relationship with her father together, and live a prosperous life. You cannot continue to live under the notion of what your mother did, has done, or her death, because you have to move on. Her mother lived her life. God called her home for a reason. Now it's time for you to live your life. It's time for you to get to where your mother is or where she is going. So I don't. That's why I don't necessarily agree with a lot of grieving, because it's become a mental illness. It becomes weight on your shoulder. It becomes a very bad factor for you. So shout out to Tyler Perry for making sure that Bobby Brown got there and then by her side. I can't imagine, because I know what it feels like to be in the hospital and not knowing whether your loved one is going to live or die. So that I send my prayers, my thoughts out to Bobbi Kristina. I pray and intercede on her behalf that she comes out of this induced coma and she comes out of basically being dead. So, with that being said, pray for her. Don't talk. It's not a time for negativity. This ain't a time to go on rant about what is going on, because she has had enough of that with her mother, with her father, and with her own life, with her marriage, and with her family. That is enough to drive anybody out. And at this time, it's nothing medical. It's nothing that any medical, any nurse, anybody in medical field can do. It is all up to God. So pray for her, intercede on her behalf, put her on your prayer list at church, and it's up to her to fight for her life. This has been Jacquay Hunt of Preacher Boy TV, and this is the first segment of What's the Tea? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.